is a continuation of the other video that I was taking, but it's later now. I tried to go to sleep, but this cough keeps me awake, and I'm whispering because Shadow just came in here. Look, Shadow. She opened the door, so now the door's open. I have to close it. Anyways. She's trying to get comfortable and sit down. Anyways. Drink some water, but we don't have. I need to heat up water for tea anyway. Tea would do me good. I forgot that was the last thing that I had said when I was talking. I think we were talking about the Oscars. But I think I was pretty much finished. Anyways, I'm excited about American Idol and Survivor. They're two shows that I like. Oh, and there was a Carvana commercial, so I was looking up Carvana. It's pretty cool. Anyways, moving on to the next topic. I'll put on a jacket because it's cold. It's always nice to be freshly showered and like bundled up. I remember there was a song from college that my friend Neil, he had a guitar, he used to sing it, and it's something like, I'm bundled up for winter. And I forget who sang it, but I remember he really, and he likes Selena Gomez too, like before when Selena Gomez was like, literally, like it was her first album. He was watching Forever the Sickest Kids is what, and actually I really thought they were cool. And I only found out about them through him. He was in the same dorm building as me. Like I've said in the past, I went to UC Irvine. Like in Mesa Court, there's Middle Court, which is based off of Lord of the Rings. Like that's what the buildings are named after. And then Mesa Court was like past the Claire Trevor School of Arts, and then there was like grass volleyball court, the Mesa Commons. The Commons was not as good as what they had over there. They had Brandywine, which sometimes we walk all the way to Brandywine. But anyways, the reason why I picked Mesa Court was because it felt, I mean, they were both nice, but I liked that you had to go to the School of Arts, and it was like separate from the campus, like still attached, but not like on campus, like Middle Earth was. But anyway, the theme that I had, and I was with my roommate Christina, and we went to Etiwanda High School together. And like we were friends, but we didn't know each other that well. Like we didn't hang out on lunch and stuff, maybe like once. And so it was cool. In the yearbook, she was like, "Zot." You like that? It's Anteater, Peter the Anteater, based off of a comic book. But anyways, the theme was wellness. There was like music. I was thinking music, but I ended up like going, because I did my trumpet days, but I ended up going with wellness, and I'm happy I did, because I had an RA and his name was Ryan, and that's where I found my first boyfriend also, and made friends that I still have for today. I mean, not that we keep in touch, but like I've got good memories with them, and I think if I message them, we'd have a good like catching up conversation. But I do hang out with Christina still from the dorms. That's pretty much it. From the dorms, I have more college friends. Yeah, so I remember we made like a poster, and on the poster we had to like cut out, like, you know, magazines, pictures or like words of like what you want. I guess like a manifest. What are they called? The board. And, So I remember I drew like a picture of myself. It was like a self portrait. And then I don't know what else I put on there, probably like healthy things. But one of my friends, Brian, who was in the same suite as Neil, I think, yeah. Neil was with Wilson and Brian was with Johnson. And Johnson is cool. And Wilson is an awesome baker and he has a cute dog, German Shepherd. But, and he makes really good K-pop. And then in that same suite was my ex and his roommate who was Argentinian like me, but Korean, um, like born in Argentina. And then there's Anthony, who was my ex's best friend and roommate in the future. And then in the other suite, that's where was it Brian and Johnson? And I think like Connor, I don't know who, I honestly don't remember. Kevin was in the same suite as Neil with Marco. And both of them ended up leaving, I think. And then, who else? Oh, and then in my suite, with me, Christina, Ada, I forgot her name, but she was like a Korean that was super pale. Dang, I forgot her name. And then there was two girls. I think it was Stephanie and Kylie or something. I don't know. She's a nurse. I don't even think it was Stephanie. I'm not sure. And who else? Oh, Rebecca was the Korean. She had, I think, was it some, I don't know who had it by themselves. Oh, there was also Linda, I think. Linda and Rebecca. And then Ada. Anyways, and then that was the first floor. There's a co-ed, and then on the top, so in the first one there's a big living room, and RA also lives, he was on our side, but like in his own little living room and like suite kind of. It's pretty legit. And then you go up the stairs, there's a laundry room and there's a kitchen, and then there's a pool table, and like kind of a common area. Both floors had a common area, and then also like there was like a balcony, and then there was I think 4 suites in that one. And in one of the suites was Daisy Anna, Tracy Balka, and those were all people that I lived with in the future, like second year, third year, fourth year. And then there was like a bunch of other people, and they're really successful. They have kids, they have lives, careers. Some have social media presence, and yeah, I think like from everyone's good. Everyone's pretty successful. I think Ryan's a principal. Christina works in the library. Brian, he works for the same company that WoW is. I forget what it's called. Blizzard? Was that WoW? Yeah, I think so. And then we have like people in the medical field, people in education, social media, like entrepreneurs. Yeah, that was my first year in the dorm experience, and they give you like a card, like you have to buy the food experience. So I went to UC Irvine, and I actually did get into UCLA. I had applied to, I started my application to APU and then University of Laverne, and I got into Laverne, UCLA, UC Irvine, UCR, and UCR gave me a really good package. It was like going to give me a free laptop, free housing for the first year, and free tuition basically. But I had to do the honors, and then part of the honors was doing a presentation. I was pretty shy at that point. But yeah, that would have been the whole free first year. I would have saved a good like 5-10 grand. I don't know how much it was per year. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. Well, I think I went instead of Riverside, I liked Irvine better, and it was close to the beach, and I just liked the vibes of it. Like when I went, the day that I went to do the housing tour and the campus tour was the day that Ring Road had like a fair, and so it was like the perfect timing. Of course, I was like, oh my gosh, kettle corn, oh my gosh, like this is so cool. I went with my mom. And then when I did the housing tour for UCLA, oh my gosh, it felt like the third class of Titanic. I was like, oh, they pack us like sardines, and you have to go like on bike, and it's LA, which, like I said, I'm not a city person, so I like enjoyed the suburban and the green, the trees. So the way you see urban campuses is it's got ring road, and then in the middle, it's a huge park with like this big tree too. I don't know if the tree's still there, and like really cool art pieces and different piece parts. And huh? Oh, nothing. I'm filming a YouTube video. Sorry, I'll close the door.